Hey everyone, I'm here and I'm finally making an update. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I've been really busy and I was just on vacation this last week, so I haven't really had the time. But the other reason is because the past like 2 or 3 weeks before this week when I went on vacation, I actually wasn't doing that well, which I was really scared to tell anybody because I have not done that in over a year. So I was really ashamed of it. Um, and I didn't, do terrible or whatever. It's just since I started LA Weight Loss, which has been over a year now, I have not cheated on my diet at all. I have not eaten anything that I shouldn't. Um, and about 3 weeks ago, I don't know what happened, but I started eating a lot of peanut butter, and that basically became my addiction for a couple weeks. I would come home from work and just kind of eat peanut butter out of the jar, and I would think it's okay, but it wasn't because I would keep eating it thinking, oh, it's just an extra spoonful here and there, but I would end up eating, a few extra tablespoons every day for like a week straight. Um, so really that was the basis of my like bad weeks, was eating a lot of peanut butter. And then I had one day that I ate too much. I had 2 extra bowls of cereal, I had an extra dairy, I had I think an extra starch, maybe one more thing, but that might be it. And so it's not like I went way overboard. I didn't like, stuff myself. I just ate too much that day. And I haven't done that in over a year, and I'm really ashamed of it. So, but I wanted to tell everyone because I'm obviously not perfect, and, I think it is okay to have bad days. It's just, I haven't had one. So I'm not okay with myself doing that when I don't allow myself that. And but I'm over it. I'm past it now because this past week I was on vacation and I really wanted to like start again, like like no more of that. So I went on vacation and I had the most amazing time. And I got to hang out with Vince, VZ Bala, which I will put his link in the sidebar. He's awesome, and I had such a blast hanging out with him. I also met Katie, Life in Arizona, her link in the sidebar as well, and love her just as much. Oh my gosh, we had a blast, which I will hopefully be soon in the next week or two putting up a video of that footage and of my vacation. But had a great time, and I didn't eat anything that I shouldn't. I had frozen yogurt 3 times with Vince. However, I didn't eat a lot in that day, and we were walking a lot, and we hiked, and so I think it was completely okay. So, but yeah, and so before I left on my vacation, I was about 194 something. I think on my last weigh-in that I posted, I was 194.8, and that was about what I was. Um, because the last few weeks I was just maintaining between 193 and 195. So when I left, I was 194.8, and this morning when I got home, I was 189, which is awesome because I've never been in the 180s, and it's a really good motivation for me to get right back into gear and get this, like, I want to be 160 for my ultimate goal, which is only 30 pounds away. That's not a lot. I can do that, and I have new motivation. I have new I feel like strength inside of me to really just do it, and that's my plan. So my plan right now is just do it. I want to do it, and I agree that it's not like it's a race. I don't have to get it done really fast, but I want to right now. I'm so motivated right now, and I don't want it to go away. I just want to focus and do it and be at my goal, and simple as that. So that's my new goal for the next I'm gonna give myself, I think, 4 months. Well, not give myself, but I'm hoping within 4 months, by the end of 4 months, I'll have lost about 30 pounds, and I think it's doable. And I have a friend that's gonna, you know, do it with me, so, because she has basically the exact same amount of weight to lose, so I'm really excited for it. But now I want to tell you about my vacation, how awesome it was. I had an amazing time. I flew to Arizona with my mom, where my grandparents live, and I was there for a few days, and then after that we went to the Grand Canyon, and then after that we drove up and we went to Yellowstone. Oh no, actually we went to Arches first, which was really cool. And then we went to Yellowstone, and then we drove home. And I live in Minnesota, so we kind of went up and to the right, whatever. It was amazing, and I did a great amount of exercise, which I will tell you right now. Right, so the first day I was there, I hiked up a small mountain with my grandpa, which was amazing. It took I don't know, I was out hiking for an hour or two, I think like 2 hours, and we had to climb up to the top, except there was no path at the top, so we just had to climb up rocks and, you know, be very careful, because they were like, some of them were falling, and there's cactuses, so I had to like dodge them, and I got my hand poked a few times, and it was an amazing feeling hiking up there and climbing down and hiking, and just, you know, it was a great exercise. The very next day, the next morning actually, at like 5:30 in the morning, I got up and I went for a 20-mile bike ride with my grandpa and his little community friends, which was beautiful, but awesome and great exercise. And then within an hour, Vince had picked me up, and we went to another mountain to go hike up, which unbelievable, because that one, it took us about 3 hours to do. It took us about 2 hours to get up to the top, and then an hour to get down, approximately, and it was amazing. I didn't think we could do it, and we stopped a lot. Well, I had to stop a lot. He has incredible endurance, I don't know. We had to stop a lot, and we were like, should we keep going? And we were just like, we gotta do it. So we did it, and it was beautiful, and I can't believe we did it. We hiked up to the top of a very high mountain, and it was amazing, and it was great, and it was a great workout, and I'm just so proud of myself and Vince. Then the next day, we didn't necessarily do like exercise, but we walked a lot. We walked to the grocery store, we walked around his campus, we walked around the mall. Like, we did, you know, a decent amount of walking, so that was pretty good. And the next day I was at the Grand Canyon, and I walked 2.5 miles around the rim of the Grand Canyon, which was also beautiful. And then the very next day, the next morning, I hiked down 1.5 miles into the Grand Canyon, which wasn't too difficult, but then I had to hike that 1.5 miles back up the canyon, which was very difficult. Very hot, very tough, very steep incline. Wow, very, very hard. And then the very next day, we were at Arches, and I hiked, I think it was about 2.5 miles, just hiking around the different trails and up and down, you know, hills and whatnot, in Arches, and getting to Arches and whatnot. And so that was a good day, because it was really hot, and it was tiring, and I ran a little bit. It was great. And then the next day when we were in Yellowstone, I did a little tiny bit of hiking, but not much. It was really cold, and I was driving a lot that day, so I don't really count that. But I was very active on vacation, and it was amazing, and I think that's why I lost about 5 pounds this vacation, so that was amazing. But yeah, I will hopefully make another video soon about my vacation and whatnot. And yeah, I really hope that by next week I can hopefully maybe be down to 187. That's going to be my mini goal. I'm really motivated, and I really want to do this, and I think I can, so yeah. And look at all the awesome keychains I got. If any of you don't know, I collect keychains, and these are the ones that I got for my vacation. Look at some of these, they're so cute. This one, look at it, has little legs, a little moose with legs. And same with, I love this one, another little moose with like legs that move. It's so cute. I love the key. I usually get one for every single state, and then all the things that I see. This is actually for my best friend. Got that for him. But yeah, so if you didn't know, here's this, my collection of keychains. Keychains, which I actually just, I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I made a video for Wishful Shrinking talking about my keychain collection, because it was something about me. So I will put a link to that video as well if you want to know anything about me and about my keychain collection that I love, and I like them, so if anyone wants to give me any, that'd be awesome. So I'm excited about them, so I wanted to share. Yay!